Hey everybody, I'm Gam. I'm here again doing another Black Lodge Clan War recap. As you can see, as I open up our war log, I've taken a little bit of a break. The last war I showed you was the 112 to 80 win against the Chinese clan. The reason I did not show the results of the Black Lodge Rising Honor 2 war, which is one of our sister clans, was because it was a scrimmage between us. We split up our clan and took a couple members from Rising Honor while the One Hive War was going on. So both sides were both running Black Lodge family bases. So I didn't want to show any attacks on our bases. But as you can see, Black Lodge won that handily. I think we had 16 to 6 on the 3 stars, so he did a pretty good job there. And now I'm going to show you the results against TPI CK Group. They are a clan, a level 5 clan from Indonesia, and as you can see, they gave it their best shot. They used almost all their attacks, and on our side, no missed attacks. And we had a lot of people visiting the clan, all these 9s down here. They're all in Rising Honor now, pretty much. Because of the One Hive War, we arranged the One Hive War to take place in Rising Honor because it was easier for us that way. So we took some of the 9s that couldn't be in the One Hive War into our clan for this war. So we weren't quite at full strength, but we still did a really good job. As you can see, uh, only 3 attacks lost, which is good. 14 to 5 on the 3 stars. So they actually put up a few 3 stars. Like if you go through our bases, they 3'd our 20 with their 20. So that was actually a good Town Hall 9 attack by them. So good job. They definitely put up a fight. So as we go into our attacks, as you can see, we left some Town Hall 10s 1-starred because we were going for some 3s. We're going to watch the first replay here from Fantastic Foreskins. Great name, right? So as you can see on this base, it has a couple weaknesses, which is it's not the best layout. The queen's way on the outside, and it has a down expo. So Foreskins is going to do a great job of taking advantage of that on this base. He's going with a Shattered Laloon, and he's sending in his golems, trying to take out the queen because she's on the outside, an air defense, and an Inferno Tower. So he gets off to a great start right here, sending in his troops, doing a good job. And CC comes out. It's got wall breakers in it for whatever reason. I don't know if that was a troll CC, but or maybe some of the clan donated him the wrong troops. But because they took this war seriously, so I don't imagine there's wall breakers in there because they knew they wouldn't win or something like that. But yeah, his king gets right into the core and takes out that Inferno. And the queen's doing work on that expo, and she's going to jump in, and I believe the queen's going to take out an air defense. A little bit of lag here, sorry about that. Internet's being a bit spotty. Okay, so the queen activates ability, takes out the clan castle, and then the air defense. So now he's going to start with the main part of his attack, bringing in his loons. He's working clockwise because he wants to avoid the sweeper. As you can see, the sweeper in the center enclosure is pointed away from the direction he's attacking. You never want to attack a sweeper head-on, but if you can avoid it at all. But I assume most of you guys already know that. So as you can see, he's doing a little clockwork. Pretty nice rage there. Gets a lot of use out of that rage because these balloons are going to swoop into the rage once that wizard tower goes down, and it's going to accelerate the process of taking out the next wizard tower before it can do any damage. And it's also going to give him to that Inferno Tower really quick. Interesting that he used his spells the way he did, but it worked out perfectly. And now as he closes in on the bottom half of the base, the down expo goes down. The last air defense falls to these loons here. And from there on, it's pretty much just cleanup as these loons take out these last 2 air targeting defenses. And he wraps up an amazing raid with looks like 8 loons left over or so, which is a great job and plenty of cleanup. So great attack by Foreskins. Love seeing good attacks like that from our Town Hall 10s. So next we'll check out Ultraman D getting attacked by Conan. Conan's one of our best 3-star hitters. He does a great job. So another base, I think it's actually a very similar layout to the last base, wall structure-wise. But he's going to do a different attack on this style of base. First thing he's going to do is he's going to lure the CC, and he's going to use a Valkyrie to kill it. Anytime you can get a CC lure with just a giant, I highly recommend it, and it's something I did in the war we're currently in actually just today, and it worked out great for me. So he's luring the CC off to this corner to kill it with the valk. Come on, stop lagging. Sorry. And yep, he's taking the CC to the corner. He's gonna just get all the troops bunched up, distract him with a barbarian or an archer, and kill him with the valk. See, there comes the valk after the distraction. That's key. You always want to drop a troop that isn't the Valkyrie right before you drop the Valkyrie. Otherwise, if there's a wizard that the Valkyrie is supposed to kill, the wizard will kill the Valkyrie before the Valkyrie kills the wizard, if it's a max wizard. Especially, even if it's a max valk. So now he starts the golem part, and he's doing a shattered here, or not a shattered, a cold-blooded, because he can get to this queen, that air defense, and this inferno really easily. There isn't really much to protect, especially because it's not a max base. So that's why he was able to 3-star, because he was able to take only one golem. So a mistake I see some people make is they try to take too many golems, so trying to do a shattered instead of a cold blood on weaker Town Hall 10s. A lot of the time, only one golem, or sometimes even no golems and just heroes and maybe a giant or two, some wall breakers is enough to get the queen and an inferno and an air defense, which is all you really need. And sometimes if you get the queen and an air defense, you don't even need to get an inferno if you can do it with no or one golem, and save a spell like he did here, because he didn't need to use a lightning spell on the clan castle. So as you can see, his loons, they absolutely destroy this base, and he's got those backside loons there to take out this archer tower and that cannon, so it doesn't waste too much time. And we're in the cleanup stage of this raid now, so we'll fast forward and we'll see all the pups zoom around the base and do an amazing job of taking us out. So great attack by Conan. You always love to see Town Hall 10 3-stars, especially unique attacks like that. So now we're on to our next Town Hall 10 3-star by DJ, our #1 player, and great streamer. Check him out, Twitch TV/DJSams, same as his username. So this is not the best war base. When you see bilaterally symmetrical bases like this, that means if you draw a line from the very north corner to the very south corner and everything's the same on both sides, other than maybe like, one hero on one side, one other, but basically the same on both sides, that means it's a very good target for a 3-star. Bases that are with bilateral symmetry instead of radial symmetry are almost always weak in one of their directions, so if you can figure out what direction that is, you can usually exploit it, take advantage, and 3-star the shit out of the base, as you'll see DJ do here. So his golems and his heroes are doing a great job. It looks like his king is going to take out 2 air defenses here, which is absolutely phenomenal. So just a really poor base design, but DJ exploits it perfectly, and his queen bangs on that inferno, and his base never had a chance from the start. So now we'll see DJ come in. It looks like he's rocking a bit of leg. He's rocking a bit of leg is what he's rocking. Should have turned off group me notifications. They're buzzing in the background. So yeah, DJ sends in his loons. It looks like he was rocking 19 loons and 3 hounds, and they're coming in. He is fighting against the sweeper, but because it's I think a level 1 or 2 sweeper, and he already destroyed 2 air defenses, it doesn't matter in this case. He can take the sweeper head on and it won't make a difference. Because coming from the other direction, it would have taken a longer time to get to the Inferno than if he came straight at the sweeper. So it was actually a good decision in this case, but generally don't recommend it. And as you can see, these loons are converging in on the Inferno and the sweeper, which are the last 2 defenses that can really harm it, other than the wizard tower. And as you can see, he saves 2 loons to distract them, so just solidifies his 3-star there and guarantees it. So we're pretty much in the cleanup here. We'll see the loons run to these last 2 air targeting defenses, and his swarm of minions take out all the buildings on the outside. So amazing tag from DJ, and if you see a base that looks like this one, be sure to look for the way to exploit it, because there usually is one. As we watch these last 2 seconds, 3-4 seconds of this raid, watch the minions and the loons converge on the last elixir collector, and amazing raid from DJ. So now we move on to our top Town Hall 9 3-star by Dr. Victor, Victor, however you say it. I always say Dr. Victor when I think it. Don't know if that's the right way for sure. But as you can see, none of their Town Hall 9s are very high leveled, so nothing too great to see here. So we're going to watch this through at 2 times speed. As you can see, Dr. Victor is taking a crack at this base with the Valks, so he's having a little bit of fun. Valks can be an amazing army in some situations, but you generally don't see them in super high level war against the best bases, because it's pretty easy to defend against them if you design your base right. So those clan castle loons, almost killed all those Velks right there, and that would have been tragic. As I think only 1 or 2 bombs would have taken out all of them. But you can see these Valks just absolutely destroy the center of this base. Because of the way the center compartment was designed, Valks are actually really powerful here. As you can see on the bottom of the base, there's really no air defense. Or not just air defense, but air targeting defenses. So he drops his back end loons, and if they can handle this last wizard or air defense, and it's definitely not a wizard tower, he'll pick it up. But he isn't able to handle it. It kills all of his loons. But because of how many Valks he has running around on the left side of the base and how much health his queen has, and that she still has her ability, it's not going to pose a threat to her. The last ground targeting defense went down a bit ago, and now the Valks and the queen clean up the rest of the base. So really unique and fun raid from Dr. Victor there as he takes out this last Tesla with plenty of troops and time to spare. It's a great job. Love to see it. And we're going to check out one more Town Hall 9 raid, and that is S15's raid on a Town Hall 10. He's going for a 2-star, obviously. But cool raid you see from him here. With the hogs opening to take out the 2 cannons and to draw the CC. Do they get the archer tower? I don't think they did. No, they didn't. Okay. So yeah, and the loon up there, the sneaky loons to take out that archer tower. Whenever you can do 5 or 10 troop trade for a defense, it's almost always worth it, unless you lag. Like I'm lagging. Oh boy. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties. I'll pick this up in a second. Okay, sorry about that. The airplay stopped working there. Air server stopped working for a second. I got it back now. So opener of the raid, you see him trade those troops for the defenses on the outside, and now he's doing a CC pull down to the bottom to kill it. So again, he's using a 2-2-3 to kill the opposing clan castle, which is usually a good option if you can't get a loon or a valk kill with the CC. Usually bringing a 2-2-3 is the best if you don't want to use a lightning, if you want to save a spell. And for a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 10, if you bring a lightning, it's really hard to get to the Town Hall on a centered Town Hall base with only 2 more spells, or 3 more spells. So having all 4 spells, offensive spells, instead of a lightning spell, which is, I don't know, I want to say it's a defensive spell, I guess, because you're preventing the clan castle from killing you. But yeah. So he's put his golems, and that's a really good jump there. It accesses 3 different compartments and rages the troops that are trying to kill the defending queen. And now all his troops are hopping in the core. This base had a weak design in the aspect that it was really easy to get golems to the core. When you see a lot of popular anti-2-star bases these days, like the box ones you see all over the place, they're successful because it's hard to get the golems to the core, because there isn't a path from defense to defense that leads to the core easily. So now he uses a queen ability to get away from the Expo. The Expo locks on to the golem, which has a bunch of HP left, and his queen is left to take down the Town Hall with relative ease. As you can see, he's already at 52%, and he has the wizards and archers left in his troops. So he had that easily. Great attack by S15. He absolutely dominated that base. So we're gonna take a quick look here. You might have noticed as I was scrolling through the war results that I had a 2-star and a no-star, 2%. We're gonna take a second to watch my 2-star. You can see me do 2 attacks back to back really quick there. I kind of like to gem my attacks. I plan them both beforehand and do them both quickly. So this is my 2% raid. You'll see what happens here. So I drop my minions there to take care of the sweeper, and then I drop an archer on the dark elixir storage up there because we're all in war for the loot in Black Lodge, if you didn't know. I wanted that 420 dark elixir, even though I've maxed my dark elixir everything. So yeah. But no, that's just free percentage. And then I drop my loons, and I start deploying my loons, and I accidentally surrendered. As you can see, I was dropping loons on 2 sides of the base. We'll replay that really quick. I was dropping loons on 2 sides of the base there. One over by the surrender button, and the other loons where I was trying to drop happened to be on the yes surrender button. The second confidence. Okay, I screwed that up, but you get the point. So yeah, I was trying to drop loons on the left, hit surrender, trying to drop loons on the right, and then hit the confirm. So now we're going to take a look at our current war. I'm not going to do the recap now, as the war isn't over yet, quite. But as you can see, there's 4 hours and we have 11 attacks left. But as you can see, we kicked their butts. And we have a lot of good 3 stars here. I think, what is a Town Hall now? Yeah, so 18, so 1, 2, 3. This was my attack. Yeah, so we have at least 3 Town Hall 10 3 stars to show you, and some good Town Hall 9 3 stars. As you see, we actually cleaned pretty much all the 9s this time, and we might end up cleaning all of them if we want to. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good day. And well, no, there's kind of some drama in the chat. We kicked a member today, so I don't want to. I was gonna say hi to YouTube, but yeah, we kicked a member today, so I don't want to see. Don't want you guys to see us talk about that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and clash on.